guys, this is Martha. Welcome to my channel, Everything Martha Crafts and More. I hope everybody is doing well. It is October the 27th and I wanted to welcome my new subscribers. I want to thank you so much for being a part of my channel, and I also want to thank you, my older subscribers who've been there from the beginning. Thank you so much for watching my videos and being a part of my channel. Today I have a craft for you. It is a Dollar Tree craft and it is a pumpkin. I wanted to have a pumpkin for my table in the terrace, which I hope we will be getting some cool weather this fall and winter. So if we do, I like to sit out there and really enjoy it because we don't get a lot of it. So I hope and pray that we do get some nice cool weather, and I wanted to have something outside to decorate for the fall. And so I did get some things from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be working on this DIY today, and I'm gonna film it so I can share it with you. I hope that you will enjoy it and that you will continue to watch my videos. Thank you so much for being there, and I hope to see you soon in my next one. Ciao now, bye. Okay, and here's what you'll need if you want to make this project. I bought 2 of these pumpkin wreath forms from the Dollar Tree. I think they are absolutely beautiful. Wouldn't that make a beautiful wreath? I got 2 of those. I got 1 of these wood hanging decor pieces from Crafter's Square at Dollar Tree. I got 2 packs of these tea light candles, and these actually are color changing. They're super pretty. I got 2 of those. You're going to need some kind of a disposable cup, some hot glue, some paint. I'm gonna use the metallic brown from Folk Art. I got that at Michael's. Probably gonna be using some of these little cones. They smell really good, from Dollar Tree. And these mesh tubes, I got some in this orangey gold. I got 1 pack in green, and I got some pipe cleaners. I might use some of those as well. And some, like I think I said, some hot glue. I think that's all we'll be needing to do this project. I think it's going to be beautiful, and if I forgot something, I'll tell you as I go along. So let me turn this camera around and let's get started. Okay, so let's take away this little hanging rope from the board. And I'm gonna be painting this with this chocolate brown. And this chocolate brown is a little bit metallic, so I really like that. And I'm gonna do this first so that it's just dry by the time that I need it. And you can paint this any color that you like. You can make it green, or you can make it any fall color that you like. See if I could show you. There it is. And now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna let this dry really well. Okay friends, so now I'm gonna take one of the wreath forms, pumpkin wreath forms, and let's cut the tag. And here's the stuff. I have gotten some black electrical tape, and I've pre-cut some pieces because it's hard to hold this in the right place with just the glue. So I'm gonna go ahead and place some of this tape around the two forms ahead and glue it around like that so that it's in place right there. And I'm gonna put another piece right here. I'll just take the piece of tape and wrap it around the two forms. It's the same color as the form, so it's really not noticeable, as you can see. I'm gonna put more tape in different areas of the two pumpkins. It's much easier this way. So you see there was another item that I didn't have in the things that you will need because I really didn't think of it first, but yes, it's handy to have some of this electrical tape before you do this. And put it in different areas of the two pumpkins. I'm gonna put another piece back here. And I'm gonna put some right up here where the stem is. I'm gonna cut a few more pieces right here on the very top, flat part. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to paint the bottom of these little candles in the same color that you paint your piece of wood. So after you finish painting the little candles, just put them to the side to dry. Okay, so we've painted our little board and our little candles, and we've taped the two pumpkin wreath forms one over the other. So now we're going to start working with this tubing. All right, so I have cut a piece of tubing that will be, I think will be a good size for one of these bars. And I'm gonna cut one side of the tubing with my scissors. I hope you can see that, so that it could go over the wire of the pumpkin. I hope you could see what I'm doing. Just one straight line all along. And I'm going to keep going down the piece of tubing until I get to the end. There. So now I have a slit through one side of this tubing. And I'm going to start covering the wire with it by sticking it in through the little slit. Now, in order to get it in easy, you just hold down the tubing so that the part that you cut opens up and you can insert the wire in it. Like so. Okay. Now I'm going to put a little bit of glue in the tip right there of the wire so that the tubing stays in place. And I'm going to put it right over it. And I'm going to hold it down with this little stick just so I don't burn myself. And I'm going to do the same on the other end. And let it rest right over the glue. See that? Okay, I'm going to do the next piece. You could even put some glue in the middle, but I don't think it's necessary so long as you do the two ends. That will be fine. And let's cut another piece of the tubing. Okay. I'm gonna cut the size that I need. More or less, it doesn't have to be perfect. And then start cutting your slit all down one of the sides. Try to make it as straight as possible. Okay, so now I'm going to start placing it in the next wire of my pumpkin wreath form. And if you squeeze it down, it goes in really easy. Before I continue going down, that might make it a little bit easier. Just put a little dab of glue and let the tubing fall over it. Push it down with your stick. Wait till it dries for a couple of seconds. And then I might put some more in the middle here. Just the tiniest bit will do you. Just so that it stays in place, I'm going to glue a little tip here and then just press it down with my stick. And I have two of the pieces of the pumpkin. And there we have three. I'm gonna go ahead and continue covering the wires on my pumpkin wreath, and I will be back. So I think I'm going to use the pipe cleaners to go around the top stem of the pumpkin. And I'm just going to twirl it around. Like so. I'm going to continue to go around all the stem. Okay, so you guys, so I decided to wrap the pipe cleaners around the top of the pumpkin to give it a little bit more of an orange look. Like so. And I'm going to put the green around the bottom. So I'm going to get the pipe cleaner and twirl it around the bottom of the pumpkin as well to give it the look of like grass under the pumpkin. This is what one looks like close up. Okay, I'm going to continue to wrap it. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and finished putting the pipe cleaners in the bottom. And now I'm gonna, and I glued the pumpkin to the piece of the board that was in the bottom. And now I'm taking the little pine cones that were in this little bag, and I'm gluing them to the bottom. And then this little bag brings some leaves that have been painted in gold. And I'm gluing them to the bottom of the stem. like so. I'm going to glue this one as well. Little cone right here in the front. Let me go ahead and clean up and then I will show you this in a close-up.